Good afternoon and welcome to Penn State. My name is Beth Brown and I am an advisor in the psychology department. For the next 20 minutes or so, I will be talking about some important information that you will find helpful as you transition to Penn State. Some of the topics I will cover include your use of transfer credits, entrance to major requirements, scheduling, and other information that will be helpful to you in the next several months. This webinar is intended to give a broad overview for transfer students. For unique situations, you will want to speak one-on-one with a psychology advisor. There will be a link provided toward the end of the webinar, as well as in the useful links section that shows you how to use the Psychology Advisor's appointment scheduling site. You are welcome to schedule an appointment with any of the psychology advisors. Transfer credits are reviewed by the Office of Admissions to determine if courses will transfer to Penn State. Some courses transfer to Penn State as direct equivalent to a Penn State course, and some transfer to Penn State as general credits. For example, you've probably already taken an Intro to Psychology course, and that course may show up on your Penn State account as Psych 100 because it is the equivalent of Penn State's Psych 100. However, maybe you have taken an Intro to Psychology course that's not a direct equivalent, or another psychology course on a more specific topic such as abnormal psychology or developmental psychology or something else. That course may show on your Penn State record as a general undesignated psych course, meaning it will show up on your audit as psych with the credit number and a TR for transfer with no identifying course number. Courses that you hope to use within the major that are not direct equivalents must be reviewed by the psychology department to determine if they can be used toward major requirements. In such cases, course syllabi should be forwarded to your advisor. If you're taking courses now that have not yet been listed on your transcript, you can determine if they will transfer to Penn State by using the transfer credit evaluation tool seen here. This is a database of previously evaluated courses and how the course transfers to Penn State. The tool is very user-friendly and you should have no problem following the steps. If the course you are taking is not listed on this tool, it doesn't mean that it won't transfer to Penn State, it just means that it's not been evaluated yet. And you can follow the prompts to print out a transfer course evaluation form and then follow the directions on how and what to submit to the Office of Admissions. Psychology is one of the only liberal arts majors that have entrance to major requirements, or as we call them here, ETMs. These ETMs are Psych 100, which is the Intro to Psychology, Stat 200 or Psych 200, both are elementary statistics courses, 3 credits of quantification, which is a math course, and 3 credits of GS, which is social sciences. These courses must be completed with at least a C before being accepted into the psychology major. If you've taken the next semester. So now that we have talked about the entrance to major requirements and transfer courses, let's talk a little bit about scheduling courses at Penn State. You're able to schedule courses using your Friends of Penn State account, and you've probably already created this account when you applied to Penn State. But if you have not already done so, you may create an account by going to the link that is posted here. This link is also provided in the useful links slide at the end of the presentation. And this shows you what the site looks like for the Friends of Penn State account. It's important to notice that you will have limited access to E-line information with this account. You'll be able to register for courses, but you won't be able to view your transcript or degree audit or your financial aid information from it. But once you arrive at University Park and have activated your student ID account, you will have full access, and you can go to the link provided at the end of this presentation to watch a video that shows you how to schedule courses. A question that we hear frequently is how to determine your registration date for the upcoming semester. Course registration at Penn State is determined by the number of credits completed, plus the number of Penn State credits you are enrolled in for the current semester. You can see by the registration timetable, which is available through the registrar's website, that the more credits you have, the earlier you can schedule. Another easier way of finding your registration date is to look at your degree audit. And you can see by the yellow highlighted that it says specifically for the upcoming semester the exact day that you're first able to register. Now I'm going to talk more about scheduling, probably the biggest reason why you're watching this webinar. But first, here's some important information that you'll need to know about the prescribed courses for the major. Your first semester at Penn State, you will want to schedule Psych 105, which is Psychology as a Science and Profession. This is a great course that explores the use of different aspects of psychology in both the academic and in applied settings. It's a great way to get acclimated to psychology at Penn State. In the following semester, provided that you've completed the prerequisite STAT course, you will want to schedule Psych 301W. This is a research methods course that you will need to take prior to taking your seniors seminar, which is Psych 490. Now, because Psych 105 and Psych 301W are both content and work-intensive courses, it's recommended that these courses be taken sequentially rather than concurrently, so that you're able to sufficiently focus on the material. Also, material covered in Psych 105 will be helpful in your approach to the work required in 301W. The final course, Psych 490, is taken your senior year after you've completed Psych 301W and have completed at least 6 credits of 400 level psychology courses. This is an all-encompassing course that integrates your years of gained knowledge from your coursework and allows you to apply your knowledge in a small, more intimate classroom setting. You will review research literature around a specific topic of study. Now, it is natural to feel as if you want to schedule more courses because you may feel as if you're a little behind. But typically, a transfer student will only schedule maybe 15 to 16 credits for their first semester because it does take time to get used to University Park, and our transfer students have found that their transition is easier with 5 classes as opposed to 6. Our psychology degree is offered as either a Bachelor of Arts or a Bachelor of Science degree. While both degrees require the same psychology-specific courses, there are significant differences. For instance, the BA students are required to develop proficiency to the 12th credit level in a single world language. The BA also provides the opportunity to develop depth or breadth in the knowledge domains of arts, humanities, natural sciences, quantification, and social behavioral sciences. In addition, the BA degree requires a course about non-Western cultures, and that is in addition to the U.S. and international cultures requirement of all students. The other notable difference in the BA program is that students have the option of choosing any of the English 202 offerings of A, B, C, or D. And the difference is English 202A focuses on social sciences, B, the humanities, C, technical writing, or D, business writing. In comparison, the Bachelor of Science does not require the 12th credit level proficiency, only the 2 years of high school, which is the admissions requirement. Instead of the knowledge domain that is required of the BA, the BS offers the options in which students can study more in depth in option areas, which are the Biological Evolutionary Studies option, which includes a mix of biology and anthropology courses, the neuroscience option that a lot of medical school-bound students may choose, which include chemistry and biology courses, the business option, which is made up of business-related courses, and quantification, which is mainly made up of higher-level math or statistics courses. The BS degree requires only the U.S. and international cultures competency, and English 202A, effective writing in the social sciences, is required. Students enrolled in the Penn State Psychology degree program at University Park must take at least 24 psychology designated courses at University Park. For students who are transferring in several psychology courses, be prepared to take additional courses in psychology at University Park in order to meet the 24 credit requirement. It's important to note that these 24 credits must be taken at University Park. World Campus courses do not count toward the University Park competency, and you will find a link to the competency policy at the link on this screen. In the section of useful links, as well as here, we've provided a link to the recommended academic plans where you can look at a sample semester by semester plan for the degree you are pursuing. Keep in mind that these are only sample plans and are meant to just give you an idea of how a typical semester may look. However, depending on the types of courses you may have transferred to Penn State, your semesters may look quite different. And this is a link for the supporting course list for the Psychology Bachelor of Science program options. With every option, there is an area of 9 credits in supporting courses. This area allows students to meet the prerequisites for the higher level courses required in the option area. And you can take a look at this list to see what courses can count as supporting natural sciences, arts or humanities, and social sciences. An official advising document that is used to determine your progress toward meeting your program and university requirements for graduation is the degree audit. Degree audits can be accessed from your eLine account once your student account has been activated. For students who have not met the entrance to major requirements are not yet formally in the major, requesting a degree audit requires an extra step. You will select Degree Audit from the eLine menu, as indicated by the yellow oval. You will click on Alternate Majors to Explore, as indicated in the yellow highlighted area. You will select the College of Liberal Arts. And this is how you request alternative degree audits. Your audit will give you a list of requirements that you need in order to graduate. This includes all requirements for the major, for general education, for the Bachelor of Arts area if applicable, and university requirements such as the cultures competency, the writing across the curriculum, the minimum number of credits, as well as many other things. As mentioned previously, you can also find out when you will schedule for the upcoming semester. Each category is headed with either a no, meaning the section is not yet complete, or an okay, meaning that all the requirements within that particular section has been completed and grade recorded. Each subsection is headed with either a negative sign or a positive sign, meaning that that section is either incomplete or complete. The audit also alerts you as to whether there are specific courses prescribed, as we can see where it is stated to take all of the following and provides the course list of Psych 100, 105, 301W, and 490, or where there is a choice of courses such as in groups A, B, and C. For more information, you can follow the link on the previous screen for a guide on how to read the degree audit. And always, this is something that you will definitely discuss with your psychology advisor once you arrive on campus. In addition to classroom education, there are plenty of ways to further enhance your college experience. Depending on your future career goals, you may choose to participate in one or more of the opportunities available. Many students work in professors' lab, assisting them with their research, entering data, gathering information, and even interviewing subjects. Other students may choose an education abroad experience where they can gain a real-world cultural experience. Regardless of the opportunities you take advantage of, please do just that. Take advantage of getting involved in something that you may not receive the opportunity to do later in life. The Career Enrichment Network is a great resource for you as you explore these enrichment opportunities. To help you as you continue on your academic journey, you will be assigned to one of the professional advisors in the psychology department. Please know that we are here to assist you in creating the best education possible. We strongly encourage you to read the advising syllabus, which is available in PDF form and what is appropriate for a scheduled appointment, as well as various email etiquette and things like that. So please be sure to follow the link to the appointment scheduling site and make an appointment with a psychology advisor. When scheduling your appointment, please be sure to indicate in the notes section that it is a phone appointment. On previous slides, I have included all of the useful links that we talked about throughout this presentation, as well as some of the questions that we are